Imagine this. One day, by accident, an eagle's egg falls into a chicken coop. There, among many other chicken eggs, it goes unnoticed. The hen incubates the egg along with the others, unaware that this egg holds something extraordinary. Time passes, and the chicks hatch from the eggs. Among them, a small eagle is born. To the hen, they are all her children, no different from one another. She cares for the little eagle as she would any other chick. She teaches it to peck, to search for worms, to eat scraps of food. To the hen, everything is as it should be, as she understands life. But that little eagle, even without knowing it, is already something far greater than the chicken coop where it was born. And so, the little eagle grows, immersed in the routine of the chickens. It has never seen a mirror, never viewed itself from the outside, and believes it is just like the others. It pecks, lives confined to the limits of the yard, never even thinking about flying. After all, why fly? It believes it's a chicken. Now, I ask you, is that eagle a chicken? Or is it an eagle? It's an eagle, but it doesn't know that. It has been conditioned to live like a chicken. Everything it has learned, everything that protects it, everything that ensures its survival is confined to the system of the chicken coop. There, it has food, safety, everything it needs until the day it's taken to the cooking pot. But as it looks up at the sky and by chance sees an eagle soaring high above, something stirs within it. Something makes it think. Why do I feel drawn to that? Why does it feel like something is wrong with me? Because deep down, it is an eagle. It always has been. It just didn't know. This story is a mirror of our own identity. How many times are we conditioned by a system that makes us forget who we truly are? A system that teaches us what to do, how to think, how to live, all within a limit, within a comfort zone that feels safe but doesn't belong to us. Just like the eagle living as a chicken, many of us adapt to a reality that isn't ours. But deep down, something feels wrong. And the question is, will you keep living like a chicken, or will you embrace the fact that you are an eagle? Your worth doesn't depend on what you've achieved, where you are, or what others think of you. It is intrinsic, something that has been within you all along. When you understand this, your life changes. I myself, during a time when everything seemed limited, when resources were scarce and my world felt small, already knew that my worth didn't depend on my current condition. My worth was intact, and so is yours. The big question is, will you keep living within the system, or will you open your wings and fly? This decision is fundamental because it determines whether you'll just be another face in the crowd or someone unique. Your self-esteem is the starting point for everything. It shapes how you behave, how you think, how you act. Are your references grounded in the chicken coop, or are they soaring high in the sky? Time is precious. It doesn't come back. It's irretrievable. So, how are you using your time? Imagine the richest man in the world with all the money you can imagine on his deathbed. How much would he pay for 5 more years of life, for 1 more month, for 1 more day? All the money in the world wouldn't be enough to buy even 1 more second. And do you know what's most impressive? The time he would give everything to have is often what we give away for free to things without value. We give our time to endless series, toxic relationships, and moments that add nothing to our lives. Each episode of a series may seem harmless, but when you add up the time spent, you realize you've erased entire months from your calendar. Months that will never come back. And at the end of your life, when you wish for 1 more week, 1 more day, you'll realize you had those days. You had them, but you wasted them. Today, right now, is minute zero. It's the moment to decide what you'll do with the time you have ahead. When you wake up in the morning, the first question you should ask yourself is, where will I invest my time today? Imagine you've booked a trip around the world for 1 month from now. Suddenly, your Monday becomes more exciting. Every day is a step closer to your goal. If you have objectives, the present gains meaning. But if you have no future perspective, you lose yourself in emptiness. And it's in that emptiness that distractions, escapism, and addictions arise. Everyone who has lost a sense of the future has lost the will to fight. Because without a future, there's no reason to live in the present. The future is a possibility you need to build. And do you know why? Because that's where you'll spend the rest of your life. Focus on the future. Invest in who you want to become. There's something within you that longs to evolve, to grow, to fly higher. Once there was a writer who walked along the beach every morning. One day, he saw a young man in the distance, seemingly dancing on the sand. Curious, he approached. As he got closer, he saw the young man wasn't dancing. He was picking up starfish from the sand and throwing them back into the ocean. "What are you doing?" asked the writer. "The tide is low and the sun is hot. These starfish will die from dehydration. I'm throwing them back to save them." The writer laughed. "Young man, there are hundreds of kilometers of beach, thousands of starfish on the sand. You won't make a difference." The young man picked up another starfish, threw it into the sea, and replied, "For this one I made a difference." That young man's simple gesture contains a powerful truth. Often we're paralyzed by the size of the problems, the immensity of the tasks, the idea that we're too small to make a difference. But the truth is, every step we take, every choice we make, impacts something or someone. Just as that starfish was saved, your actions, even if they seem insignificant, can transform lives, starting with your own. After all, it's not about saving all the starfish, but doing the best you can with what's within your reach. Just like the eagle in the chicken coop needs to discover its true identity and spread its wings to fly, you too need to reconnect with your purpose. It's time to act. Life is now. Time waits for no one, and the call to fly, to be the best version of yourself, is within you. The choice is in your hands. What will you do with it? So if this message resonated with you, don't let this moment pass. Connect with this idea, share it with those who need to hear it, and dive deeper into our content. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, and leave a like to help us reach more people. Share your thoughts, your experiences, and send this video to someone who needs to wake up and realize they too are an eagle. Together we can impact many lives and turn more chicken coops into unforgettable flights. Don't wait any longer. Let's soar together.